Hallo Leute und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Episode von Let's Play Bear With Me. Wir haben in der letzten Folge geschafft, Rusty eine Batterie abzuknipsen und die in diese Taschenlampe zu stopfen, damit wir endlich ins Badezimmer gehen können, um uns dort umzusehen. Müssen wir das so machen?
Come on.
Okay, dann gehen wir mal nur so rein. Per Doppelklick, damit es ein bisschen schneller geht. Kannst du sie... Ah, ich verstehe. Wie macht sie das? Wo hat sie die Taschenlampe hingesteckt? Na gut. Wir haben hier einen Vorleger, die Badewanne.
You should really know what this is by now, buddy.
It's where I take long showers and contemplate life. Also, I sing.
Ich muss zugeben, das tue ich auch immer. Ich habe auch so eine Badewanne mit so einem Duschvorhang, bloß meinen kann ich oben in die Decke ablassen, sodass ich nur die Badewanne habe. Das ist eine mega gute Erfindung und mega platzsparend.
It's a waterfall. It looks pretty.
Also platzsparend in dem Sinne, dass man nicht eine Dusche separat stehen haben muss.
Maybe in our world, a happy little bush lives there. Just sitting there between light and dark shades of blue.
Okay.
A waterfall. I feel like a lot of these are waterfall-based.
Warum?
Submerged ruins of an ancient temple. A painting of something or another. It's too small to tell.
Okay, sieht aus wie Bäume oder sowas an einem See, weil sich das hier so drin spiegelt. Könnte aber auch das Zahnbild sein, was wir vorn haben. Warum ist das Bild runtergefallen?
A painting on the floor. Trying to get out of town, eh? You owe money to the art community. Listen here, man. I'll cut you a deal. I'll take on your debt and pay those money-grubbing watercolor pushers. Maybe I'll call you on your debt sometime. Maybe not. What do you say? Beats living on the run.
Warum können wir eigentlich in allen anderen Zimmern sehen, außer im Badezimmer? Für das brauchen wir hier die Taschenlampe. Es war doch sonst überall auch kein Licht an, oder? Fenster können wir nichts machen. Was haben wir hier? Pflegeprodukte.
Lots of creams and powders, also hair gel, a sponge thingy, some kind of paste and so on. Intended to make you look presentable when applying for a low-income 9-to-5 position to grind away the days. I don't really know what all that means. I picked it up in a movie once.
Können wir davon was haben?
Nah, I'm pretty as it is.
Oh, süß. Handtücher.
Fun fact, if you stuff a bunch of them down the toilet and flush, the water will overflow and the repair guy will come to fix it. He will also complain about the economy and how he has to work on Sundays.
Don't do this at home. Cremes.
Just some stuff I don't really care about.
Die kann ich auch nicht separat oder so? Pillen.
I don't know what these are for, but I'm not allowed to take them. They taste terrible anyways.
Also haben wir sie schon gekostet. Sehr gut. Schrank. Sind das dieselben Pillen?
I don't know what they taste.
Okay. Ich dachte, weil sie hier so separat stehen, dass eventuell was Unterschiedliches sein kann.
It's just one of the many cabinets around the house. Nothing interesting about it, really.
Wenn der Blitz kommt und dann sieht das ja aus, als würde hier was stehen oder so. Vielleicht bilde ich mir das aber auch nur ein. Das ist der Schrank insgesamt. Hier können wir nichts machen. Direkt vor hier ist nichts. Hier ist Klopapier.
Classic TP, found in most bathrooms. What's there left to say that hasn't been published in Science Weekly already? Am I right?
Ich finde es übrigens gut, dass sie das Klopapier so aufgehängt hat, dass dass man es nach hinten abrollt. Ich hatte mal mit einem ehemaligen Partner von mir eine sehr, sehr große Diskussion, wie rum man Klopapier und Küchenpapier aufhängt, denn er war der Meinung, dass man es nach vorne hin abrollt und ich bin absolut der Meinung, dass es richtig ist, wenn man es nach hinten abrollt. Was ist eure Meinung dazu? Es interessiert mich wirklich, wer hier recht haben könnte.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Mülleimer. Na, ich glaube, da will ich nicht reingucken.
It's a trash can. Surprisingly, it's full of trash. I'm not going through trash. It's just my work ethic.
Sehr gut, sehr gut. Ich hatte Angst, dass sie es tut.
Used to clean around the house. No, but nice try, Mom.
Waschbecken. Den können wir... Staubwedel? Ach so, ich dachte, das ist so ein Klopömpel-Dingens.
Used by oh so many French maids.
Okay.
This duster may come in handy. I'll take it with me just in case.
Ah, okay, das ist gar keine Person oder sowas. Ich habe extra mal hier rüber geleuchtet, damit wir das sehen können. Das ist irgendwie ein anderer Schattenwurf oder so. Handtücher, Waschbecken.
Used for not washing your face, 'cause water is gross in the morning.
Das stimmt.
Pairs of towels just hanging out.
Die können wir auch nicht nehmen, Spiegel.
Every time I look at it, I see a beautiful princess. She's bound to live a long and happy life in a castle somewhere in France and have lots of ponies.
Okay, den können wir nicht aufmachen oder sonst was.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who will be a beautiful princess who's bound to live a long and happy life in a castle somewhere in France and have lots of ponies?
You are Amber? Like for toads?
I knew it.
Did that thing just talk?
I don't know. Did it?
Wandschrank.
It's full of uninteresting stuff.
Ah, jetzt verstehe ich auch. Wir haben den Staub wieder geholt, damit wir die Spinnenweben im Zimmer dann wegmachen können. Ich würde sagen, willst du nicht gehen? Was? Hast du ihn schon gesehen?
What's happening? What is this? Doll, you seeing this?
I don't know, Ted. What was that?
It's fine. It's nothing, probably. It's the middle of the night and the light is playing tricks on us. Let's go.
War das ein Auge am Boden? Habt ihr das auch gesehen? Als hätte das von unten quasi so nach oben reingeguckt. Wir gehen mal wieder in den Ostflur hinüber und dann in das Studienzimmer, damit wir unten hier so drin das wegputzen können, wie schon gesagt. Nämlich mit dem Staubwedel.
There, I cleaned it up. Go crawl through.
Why don't you crawl through?
Obviously, I can't fit. Otherwise, I would totally do it.
Sure you would.
Ich denke auch, dass wir durchpassen würden. Ich probier's mal. Ach nein, er geht schon. Okay.
The case was spinning out of control. So fast I had to hold onto my hat. Nothing made sense, and it was getting more twisted by the minute. We've come across an old buddy of mine who has suddenly found himself out of purpose and place. The steel mill, where Rust worked for years, got blown to bits. Hundreds of hard-working, honest people lost their jobs overnight. The police are writing it off as an accident. Coincidentally, there were a lot of accidents this past week. The whole damn city was burning up and no one was doing anything about it. Did I pick the wrong time to get out of that dump? According to Rust and Millie, one man is responsible for all this mayhem. In 1 week, he's become a synonym for fear throughout the city, and police and thugs alike are shuddering at the mention of his name. They call him the Red Man. I have a strong feeling in my gut. It's all somehow connected. My retirement, the fires, and the official cover-up. What happened to Flint, the Red Man? It's all leading to her. I feel she is the key to all of this. The last piece of the puzzle I have to solve. Does she know more than she's led me to believe? Or have I let my suspicions get the better of me? It's hard for me to admit this. It's also downright stupid. But I've let myself trust her over the years we've worked together. And I have to trust her now. Sooner or later, we'll find ourselves back in that hellhole of a city. This bond I have with her will be the only thread I'll have to hold on to when things go from bad to worse. In Paper City, all bets are off, but the stakes were never as high as now.
Was? Okay. Die Mugshot Brothers. Keep out. Oh, ich habe das früher so geliebt, aus Tischen und sowas, alles solche Bogen zu bauen. Vielleicht machen das auch alle Kinder, ich weiß nicht, oder zumindest viele. Boah, hier gibt es so viel Zeug zu holen. Wir fangen mal einfach in dem Schrank ein. Level 6 Schwert.
A level 6 sword. It has higher damage than my gun. I'm more of a range guy myself. Maybe I can sell it at a shop.
Können wir es mitnehmen?
I'll just sell this sword and buy some revives for later.
Kleidung.
Just pants, neatly folded and thrown over the closet.
Okay.
Just pants, neatly folded.
Und einfach noch mehr Kleidung. Gitarre.
I've got a sudden urge to play it on stage and destroy it over the drum kit.
Das macht man aber nicht mit solchen Gitarren. Das macht man nur mit E-Gitarren. Kiste.
An empty box. Just think of the possibilities.
Das denkt sich meine Katze auch immer.
Storage space reserved for various miscellanea.
Okay, das Ding hier können wir echt nicht haben. Große Kiste.
The size of this box is only matched by its inability to comprehend reality. Look at that lamp, lamping around like there's no tomorrow. You go, lamp. Depicting colors contained by various forms and shapes.
Ich mag das.
A wise man once said, the windows are the eyes of a house.
Okay. Rotes Stoffstück. Mir fällt übrigens auf, dass das gerade so ein bisschen wie Sin City ist. Die Zwischensequenzen ja sowieso. Ach, das Schwert, was wir geholt haben. Und in Sin City war es ja auch so, dass bestimmte Farben wie zum Beispiel Gelb und Rot besonders dargestellt werden. Vielleicht ist das auch so ein bisschen inspiriert oder war das bei Noir-Film-Krams früher auch so, dass bestimmte Sachen farblich rausgehoben waren? Ich glaube nicht, oder?
Is it a monkey? Roses in a field? An orange? I'm really bad at appreciating art. Someone, somewhere, put their soul and moderate effort into making this, and I hate it. Nothing a little paint thinner can't fix.
Ich liebe die Art, wie er spricht und das so mega ernst macht. Bücher.
A book titled Half-Life 3. Oh, I bet it's fantasy.
Oh, schade, dass sie das mit Half-Life übersetzt haben.
Just some rope. I bet someone would find this extremely useful. Not me, though.
Ist es nicht Daryl, der immer sagt, man muss immer ein Seil... Nein, halt, das war gar nicht Daryl, sondern das war derselbe Schauspieler, aber in der blutige Pfad Gottes oder Boondock Saints, da hat der immer gesagt, man muss immer ein Seil dabei haben. Ein unglaublich guter Film, kann ich übrigens nur empfehlen.
Oh boy, I have no idea where the drawing guy went with this one.
Wir können das aber auch nicht mitnehmen, ne? Papierblätter.
Empty sheets of paper spread across the table surface. What future awaits those sheets of paper? Will they ever become a book?
Wir werden es nie erfahren. Papierblätter, kann ich den Stift? Nein, Bonbons.
Hard shell on the outside, sweet on the inside. Metaphors never end with you guys, huh?
Origami-Kiste.
I have no clue what that is. A wild guess. It's a single copper dime with a printing error. Unique, extremely rare. Not as valuable as one might think.
Was? Ein Glas?
It reminds me of a cocktail recipe. Add 2-3 ice cubes. Pour some liquor over them. Mix it in your stomach. Repeat. I call it the TED, trademarked.
Okay, Buchauto, was ist hier?
A book titled A Small Car on Top of Me. The Life of a Book. What? What sort of literature is this?
Das ganze Haus ist voll komische Literatur.
A toy car, maybe. I don't know. I'm not in the car evaluation business.
Ein Kissen.
I don't like pillows. I'm far too rugged for such comfort.
Seil, kann ich das
The
haben?
weakest link in this whole construction. Maybe I could exploit that.
Okay, haben wir auch hier? Ne, ich will es noch nicht kaputt machen. Eventuell schneiden wir es dann damit durch. Aber noch nicht jetzt. Keep out. Können wir die angucken?
Lowlifes. I guess they are so used to police interrogations. Standing in front of bright lights is where they feel most at home.
Stimmt. Das habe ich voll ignoriert.
The dictionary defines a cabinet as a body of high-ranking state officials, typically consisting of the top leaders of the executive branch, usually called ministers. There you go. That's what this is. Only small.
Okay. Mugshot Brothers, das ist das.
Well, this thing really stands out.
Das stimmt.
We'll have to find another way.
Okay, ich komme also nicht so einfach ran. Und ich will die Konstruktion auch noch nicht kaputt machen. Wir reden erst mal mit den Leuten.
I had a feeling I'd find you two lurking around. How is it that whenever something fishy goes down, you two are peeking around the corner?
Save your monologues for the shower, Snoop. We didn't do it.
And what exactly didn't you do?
Whatever you're implying we did or didn't do.
So you did it.
It depends.
Depends on what?
If we did whatever you're hinting at we did, or for that matter didn't do, and if the answer might incriminate us to a certain degree, then as a fact, I can state that we didn't do it. See? But if not doing it, whatever it is you're implying we did or didn't do would put us in the same position as in the previous statement, considering it was true, then we certainly did do it.
This is going nowhere. If you weren't a crook, you could have had a career as a lawyer, although the two aren't mutually exclusive.
Yeah? Well, if you weren't a snoop, you could have had a career as a drunk, although the two aren't mutually exclusive, see?
Don't act smart with me, lowlife. I'll take you downtown faster than you can say I'm guilty. Now start spilling the beans, or this friendly get-together might turn out ugly for you too.
Wo ist Flint Ashworth? Warum kommt mir der Name Ashworth gerade so bekannt vor? Ist das aus einem anderen Spiel oder Film oder so? Ich glaube schon. Falls ihr euch auch spontan dran erinnert, haut's mir gerne mal in die Kommentare. Ich glaube, es ist eine Frau, an die ich mich gerade erinnere. Naja, dazu später. Habt ihr vom Roten Mann gehört? Warum seid ihr hier? Warum seid ihr aus der Stadt geflohen? Wir fangen einfach wie immer von oben an.
Where is Flint Ashworth?
Beats me. He wasn't here when we arrived. Is he missing?
Ich habe diese beiden Tickets. Ich mache ein Barbershop-Quartett auf. Okay. Ich habe diese offiziellen Brief bekommen.
No, I just got an official letter from the studio executives. They've pushed back the deadline. I just wanted to inform him he's not getting drawn or animated for this episode.
Oh, it's a tragedy when that happens. Those corporate suits, they're always standing in the way of true creativity.
Shut up, John. He's just pulling your leg.
So you're saying you had nothing to do with his disappearance?
Who do you take us for, Snoop? We ain't no kidnappers. The kid probably went to see his friends or something, see? Besides, he's a tough kid. I'm sure he's fine.
Sure, because kidnapping is way over the line for you two. It's one of the few things missing from your MO. Maybe you thought you should step up the game. Who put you up to it?
Whoa, as I said, we ain't no kidnappers, see? We may have our differences, you and I, but you know we would never go as far.
All right, you're off the hook, for now. You two lowlifes heard anything about the Red Man?
We might have heard something. My memory's a bit fuzzy these days, see?
Ihr solltet besser kooperieren. Ich könnte nachsichtig mit dir sein. Der Riffkönig, oder Riffkönig besser gesagt, darf ich dich bestechen. Ich bin gespannt, was er hier sagt.
Tell me what you know, and the next time the Reef King asks me about you two, I'll forget about your whereabouts.
We've sorted it out with the sharks, Snoop. We started a nice little enterprise with them. See, me and John here have a way with the tourists. The deal is to take them on a nice little tour around our beautiful city that ends in his gambling house.
There are numerous attractive locations scattered throughout the city. But sometimes, you just have to go that extra mile if you want to experience it the way the locals do. For instance, there's a lovely little deli store just off of Peril Street, halfway down to the harbor. Their madeleines are to die for. Just pick a spot on their beautiful terrace and enjoy a good book or a romantic evening with that special someone.
Yeah, see? That's right, John.
Huh! I bet whatever they keep in their wallets, by the end of the day, the shark sends his goons to clean them out when they leave. Am I right?
Well, yeah, but that's just his style, see?
I bet it is.
Warum seid ihr hier und warum sind wir geflohen? Das eine wird wahrscheinlich das andere erklären. Ich fange mal damit an.
Why'd you escape the city?
Who says we escaped? Me and John just came to enjoy ourselves out in the country, see? We might take up fishing or hiking. Yeah, those types of things.
That's just great news, Jimmy. I love it here. It's so relaxing.
Sure, and your escape had nothing to do with the recent activities regarding the Red Man?
What Red Man? Also, Snoop, Native American is the proper nomenclature, I do believe.
You know who I'm talking about, so stop playing dumb. Not you, big guy. I know you can't help it.
Help what? What are we talking about?
Forget it. So, why are you here exactly?
That's none of your business, Snoop.
Listen here, you lowlife. I know you operate on the west side these days. I've seen you down with your face in the mud coming out from those 24-hour carrot bars near the harbor. I know you've seen things. You two better start being useful, or else.
Oi, Copernicus, how about you take a long walk down the shore pier, see? We ain't seen nothing. We're just a couple of them hard-working individuals, see? We know our rights. We pay them taxes and such. What's a snoop like you even gonna do? You ain't a cop, see?
You got that right, pal. I ain't a cop. That just means I can throw a couple of knuckle sandwiches your way before I take you two lowlifes in. Not that anyone would care. I can just say I found you that way, or that the Reef King got to you before I did.
Maybe it's time you leave two exemplary citizens like us alone and find yourself someone else you can bother, see? I hear that crazy old coot's been chasing seagulls down at the harbor lately. Maybe he can help you, see?
CBG. Haven't seen him in a while. You're saying he knows something?
It's worth a shot, ain't it? It's not like you're getting anywhere with us. It's just that getting the information out of him might prove to be quite a task, see?
Don't worry about that. Me and him go back a long way. He'll talk to me. I just don't get why you would protect someone that made you flee the city in the middle of the night.
Hold on there, Snoop. We're not protecting anyone. It's just that this guy, he's not your average sap, see?
Your memory's getting a bit better, eh?
Hey, we want to see this all sorted out as much as anyone. With all the folks leaving the city, it's bad for business.
Sure. I can only imagine. What do you know about him?
Not much, and the things we heard are mostly just stories. He's setting fires and whatnot down in the city. Wants to see it all burn, see? No one will stop this guy, Snoop. Not even you.
He's the reckoning this city was due for. He won't stop until everything is dust, and we lie forgotten in the sands of time.
What? What the hell are you talking about, John? Don't listen to him. He had a rough night.
Well, you two were useful as always. I have to go. When I come back, I hope, for your sake, nothing will be missing.
Besides the kid, you mean?
You trying to be funny, or you got the sudden urge to confess?
The first one, yeah. See you later, Snoop.
You better believe it. One more thing. You didn't find a key by any chance lying around the house.
Oh, yeah, we did. It was just lying on the floor.
That's what I thought. How about you hand it over to me? I'll keep it safe for you guys.
Sure thing, there you go. Now don't go telling people we never helped you. It's like we're partners now, see?
Sure.
Willst du mir den Schlüssel nicht geben? Haben wir den schon bekommen? Ah, sehr gut. Ich habe ja... zum Elternzimmer, okay. Dann ist der Schlüssel, der im Studienzimmer ist, wahrscheinlich der Schlüssel zu Flints Zimmer oder zu irgendeiner Schatulle oder sowas, weil der relativ klein aussieht. Ich habe übrigens Riff-König gesagt, weil ich eigentlich auf Gitarrenriffs angespielt habe und dachte, es hat damit zu tun und nicht mit dem anderen Riff. Ihr wisst schon, was ich meine. Okay, an dieser Stelle würde ich sagen, machen wir mal einen kleinen Cut und versuchen dann dieses rote Stoffstück hier runter zu bekommen. Und ich möchte euch allen nochmal ganz herzlich für die lieben Kommentare danken und dass ihr es einfach immer so durchzieht. Vielen Dank an den Arne, der schon so lange Zeit dabei ist, was ich irgendwie, glaube ich, noch nie in Videos erwähnt habe und immer so fleißig kommentiert, mir Tipps gibt, mir hilft oder Sachen übersetzt, wie letztens, war das nicht sogar erst in der gestrigen Folge, diesen lateinischen Satz. Vielen Dank dafür. Natürlich auch vielen Dank für den Roy, dass er so fleißig dabei ist und auch an den Leon, der in der letzten Zeit so viele Videos von mir schaut und mich dafür dann immer lobt. Vielen Dank dafür und ich würde mich freuen, wenn ihr in der nächsten Episode dann auch dabei seid, wenn es wieder heißt Let's Play Bear With Me. Bis dann. Tschüss.